Hi, this is Brittany Madison, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Okay, now blow
Okay,
this.
sorry.
Yeah. Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So after a lot of speculation by boxing fans and even media members that the Canelo-Kovalev fight looked as if Kovalev took some dive because of the way he performed in the fight, I hear a lot of people saying it looked like he was taking it easy on Canelo. It looked like it was somewhat of a sparring match. Well, after the fight, Kovalev, he raised even more suspicion when he made this admission saying that it was impossible for him to win the fight. He was only there for the money. This is what he said. He only took the fight for money, and then right after he said that, he posted this picture on his Instagram where you see him enjoying himself, basking in that $12 million that he just made. I mean, as happy as he is, you would have thought that he actually knocked out Canelo and won the fight. And this is what prompted Team Canelo, or I should say Canelo's trainer, to respond to all of these accusations of the fight being fixed. This is what Canelo's trainer had to say. Quote, "First of all, I want to clarify as coach and manager of SAW that we don't dehydrate anyone or fix or buy fights or rivals. We have always adapted to the conditions of the rivals, and even Floyd Mayweather, we accepted his agreed weight of 152. It seems that there are dark intentions to discredit our fighter and more than anything, try to minimize his achievements. As true fans and as Mexicans, we should be proud that at this time, the best fighter is Mexican," end quote. Now, first things first, let's just let it be known. Reynoso is the same man, the same trainer who said the reason why they're not fighting against Beterbiev and Bivol is because Kovalev is better than them. Just to give you an idea of what we're dealing with here. Now, and I think Reynoso would have been a lot smarter if he would have avoided talking about rehydration and dehydrating fighters, because we already know it's on record that he made many fighters sign a rehydration clause. He also forced smaller fighters to come up and weight to a weight they weren't comfortable at. At the end of the day, we don't know for a fact if this fight was fixed or not. We don't know. But what we do know is the fight was highly suspicious. The way Kovalev performed in the fight looked highly suspicious. And unfortunately for Canelo, this win will always be tainted. But when I listen to Reynoso, it almost sounds to me like he's trying to say, listen, no matter what Canelo Alvarez does, no matter what we do to get the win as Mexicans, we should all be sticking together and be proud of each other. And I don't have a problem with him saying that. If he feels that way, that's his prerogative. But when it comes to Canelo Alvarez, you can't really try to imply that people are just personally hating on Canelo. And constantly, because I'm hearing once again Canelo Alvarez fans trying to compare Canelo to Floyd Mayweather to defend Canelo Alvarez. First of all, if that were the case, you Canelo fans would have loved Mayweather just like you love Canelo Alvarez. Only thing you're doing is admitting and proving that when you hated him, it has something to do with race. Because you can't now, I see all these comments all the time where Canelo fans are saying, oh, Canelo's just doing the same thing Floyd did. Canelo's doing the same thing Floyd did. So if that's the case, why weren't you a Floyd Mayweather fan? You see, it's not making any sense. Or why aren't you booing Canelo Alvarez at fights the way you were booing Floyd at all his fights? Because even when Floyd Mayweather was at lightweight and he was knocking out the majority of his opponents, these Canelo Alvarez fans, they still weren't rooting for Floyd Mayweather. So we know what time it is at the end of the day. Because if you guys truly believe that Canelo is doing the same thing that Floyd Mayweather did, then when Canelo gets in the ring, or if he were to get in the ring with a Jamal Charlo, a Demetrius Andrade, or even if it's a lesser black fighter, once again, you guys should be booing Canelo. Because that's what you did to Floyd, right? Once again, you keep saying Canelo's doing the same thing, right? So treat him equally. Treat him the same. I mean, that's like you telling somebody, oh, I'm not friends with so-and-so anymore. I don't mess with that dude anymore because he did this or he said this. I would never respect that guy again. And then we find out you're best friends with some other dude who did the exact same things that that guy did. Does that make any sense? Of course it doesn't. The bottom line is there's a reason why you have professional boxers from Mexico criticizing Canelo Alvarez. You have fighters from different countries. You got Lomachenko criticizing him. You got professional boxers, you have fans, you have media members, all criticizing Canelo Alvarez. And a lot of these people I'm talking about are people that have been defending Canelo since day one. It's getting to the point to where they have no choice but to be as objective as possible. This is why I never understand, why do Canelo fans compare Canelo to the greatest fighter of our generation? I mean, BoxRec even has Floyd Mayweather as the greatest fighter of all time. To me, it would make more sense to compare Canelo to Golovkin. That comparison makes more sense because you comparing him to Floyd Mayweather, that's just going to make Canelo look worse. Because if we compare what Floyd Mayweather did at the exact same age that Canelo Alvarez was, I'm talking about from the time he was 23 all the way till today, there's no comparison. And it's just going to make Canelo look even worse, especially if we go to BoxRec and start looking at their records. But we're going to talk more about that. I'm going to get a lot deeper into that when I bring the live show back. I'm pushing it back a little bit. I'm telling you, once I start the live show, you guys keep saying you guys want it back. I'm bringing it back. Once I start, I won't stop again. I promise you guys that. But right now, I'm working on this hotel restaurant out here in Thailand. I got to move all my studio equipment again because I'm bringing in all this furniture for the hotel. But when everything is done, rest assured, we're going to definitely be doing a live show real soon. And we're going to go real deep into breaking this down when we make this comparison that you Canelo Alvarez fans love to make. It's so hypocritical with these Canelo Alvarez fans because whenever Floyd Mayweather's name is mentioned in one of my videos when I'm exposing a double standard, they'll always say, hey man, why did you have to bring his name up? He's already retired, man. Why do you have to bring his name up? But soon as Floyd Mayweather's name is not mentioned and soon as Canelo is being criticized, then these are the same fans that are always. So in other words, they don't have a problem with Floyd Mayweather's name being brought up. They just want his name to be associated with something negative. They want you to bash Floyd Mayweather by all means necessary, but they want you to defend Canelo by all means necessary, no matter what he does. And clearly, the media and a whole lot of professional boxers from Mexico, they're tired of doing that, and they're ready to speak the truth. It is what it is. Canelo Alvarez fans will get pissed off all you want, but this ain't going to stop until Canelo does what's right. Once Canelo gets in the ring with the best fighters in his own division, or he goes to a new division and gets in the ring and beats the best guys in that division, then he'll get the credit that he deserves. We'll talk more about this once again down the road. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.